Hi. Okay, so that's the avatar I was talking about. In case y'all didn't make it to Discord, which I don't know if you did. And I have my new YouTube link on there, and I also have my page, not just my Miss Angel Storyteller profile. I have the page for Get Ring Fit with Miss Angel on Facebook, link on there. And I've had, but I'm now posting on Instagram. So follow, like, subscribe, comment, all those things, you know. I mean, you know what to do with the people that you want to pay attention to. You don't pay attention to us and push the buttons that say you want to pay attention to us. The algorithms don't show you our videos. So you got to do the things so that you get shown the information that tells you that I'm coming on live, or if I really start being able to get this thing figured out, and if people start commenting, hint, hint, and telling me what they want to know more information about, then I'll be able to tell you what's up and coming, or what is going to be special about each episode. So, I do have these going up on YouTube, not as live yet. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But I do have these going up on YouTube after the fact, so you can watch them, because the VODs on Twitch are only for 14 days. So in case you've got people who might want to start this later on, they can go all the way back to the beginning. So let's see, what was it that we were going to talk about today? Sorry, that's my cat that wants to be Instagram famous. She's also on Instagram, Sweet Tea. I don't remember, I think the sweetest kitty on the planet or something like that. But I'll figure that one out in case anybody wants to know. I might leave it in the comments. If I get people who like, comment, and subscribe, tell me that, or follow, or whatever it is on Twitch, tell me that you want to know what her Instagram is, and I'll let you know what it is on my Instagram. Ha ha ha. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I don't have a medical degree. I've studied anatomy and physiology since I was 8. I have a little bit of some problems with the way that my brain works that keeps me from being able to pass certain types of exams and remember words when I'm speaking. And that means that I couldn't get into like med school and stuff like that. I was an EMT intermediate. I chose not to go paramedic level because of this difficulty, but I worked in an ER. And I actually had lots of people who wanted me to advance my medical career, but I know my own limitations and didn't want to stress my brain trying to remember words that are really hard for me to remember, even though I'm very passionate about this subject. So, if you hear me stumble over words, that's what it is. Sometimes I say the wrong word and I have to come back and I will correct myself if I can remember what the correct word is, or if I realize it. If I say something wrong and I don't correct it, you can comment and tell me and I would appreciate it. But don't badger me, no bullying. That goes for anybody. Don't bully on my channel, don't bully on my Discord. We're nice to people here. We don't do any type of shaming. I basically love the way, understanding how the body works, and I already had a very fundamental, as good as I could get without going to med school, understanding. And that still wasn't enough to keep me from injuring myself, because I wasn't paying attention to my body while I was exercising. So my goal here really is to keep you from having to go to physical therapy, which, by the way, the physical therapists that I've talked to actually are thanking me for doing this because they don't like seeing people come to physical therapy because they hurt themselves exercising, because then you're less likely to want to exercise afterwards. People who go to physical therapy because they were in a car crash or an injury, that's a totally different thing. But if you hurt yourself trying to get fit, you tend to not feel the same way about getting fit again. Unless you really are just passionate about being fit. And I was an athlete of types. I did not compete in anything per se, but I worked out and did many different types of sport-like or sport things, even if I didn't participate in competitive levels. So I really just enjoy being able to go out and do things, and do the things that I want. I currently do parkour, but let me tell you, parkour is not just for fit people. Parkour is just functional movement. So it's over, under, through. It's finding ways around things besides the conventional manner. So for me, what that meant was, if my stride, because I'm having issues, if my stride is like this, that means that I'm not going to be able to run very well. So for me, doing parkour meant working on a stride, just that. Just trying to take a bigger step. And it was small amounts of various things. I may get into some of these various things later, what some of these exercises look like. Some of them are actually in Ring Fit. There's various things that we do that are parts of regular movement. If you're going to do a big jump, squatting correctly and being able to hold that power and momentum is a big part of being able to do a jump. So being able to control my body correctly, being able to do things is kind of what my focus is. So we made my backyard things that I had to climb over or crawl under or take big strides, do the things just to keep my body moving, as I was trying to relearn how to properly pay attention to my body and strengthen the imbalances. So with all of that being said, I want to, couple things, remind everybody that the exercise level that you're seeing me do this at, I've been exercising for a while to get back to my fitness level. And like I said, I was an athlete, or was at athlete standards, before things started happening. When I had to get my knee surgery, they gave me an athletic doctor, or sports doctor, who worked for a professional team as their knee surgeon, so that I had somebody who understood the level of athleticism that my body was going to go through. So yeah, I don't want you comparing yourself to me, and thinking that you can't do this. If you think that, please go to yesterday. Today is day 6, so go to day 5. Check out day 5. Watch how I change the levels and pay attention to that. You'll see that it doesn't really matter if you're not able to do certain exercises. It's just at the level that I am. It's just about trying to do them at the beginning. It's about the attempts. And that's the other thing is, and that's kind of where I'm going to go with today, is sometimes we want to progress higher. We want to go faster than what our body says we should. We get all sorts of signals that say, stop, you're doing this wrong, you're hurting me, slow down. And it's not the sore burn that you get from your muscles being worked after a good workout. It's the burn that you get because you reach up for a can, or you're cutting stuff and your shoulder hurts, or your back starts hurting and you realize your posture is bad, or your shoulders are, you've been compensating. I mean, these are, I'm talking about my own personal injuries, but it could be anything in your body where it's like, I'm doing a normal movement and I'm having pain I shouldn't have. I'm having soreness that I shouldn't have. That's an indication, especially if it's not bilateral, that you may be doing something compensation wise, or pushing yourself and something's not activating correctly, and you're probably going to end up with compensation issues. It's one, it kind of is, if you have an injury or you're pushing too hard and something's not working, one side starts working harder and the other side just stops, and it's at a certain point you find out that you're not even. So where you are in that journey, I can't tell you, but what I can say is, if you're finding out that while you're weightlifting, you're constantly having to correct, or the bar's off, or you're finding out that one arm goes up way faster when you're doing, you do any of these movements and one of them's just way easier than the other, I highly suggest go back. Slow down to a lower level. Don't go so fast if you want to stay with the higher weight, and work on focusing that weaker set of muscles, that weaker side. Pay attention to your form while you're doing it, and make sure that you're not overdoing what every part that's involved with your muscles can do. When you want to do an exercise, very, very rarely are you only exercising those particular muscles. Like, if you think that you're just isolating your biceps, very rarely is there not. I mean, your triceps are obviously involved. All of the muscles in your forearm are obviously going to be involved if you have any type of weight or have your hand in a fist, have any type of tension built up. But you're also going to be ending up using neck muscles and muscles throughout your triceps and your shoulders, even just mildly. And that's if all you're doing is slumping against something. All that's still gonna go. So think about, when you're doing an exercise, how, especially if you're standing, how much of your body is being used. And if you're not actively engaging all of the muscles, that's when we start hurting ourselves. So it's okay to go slow. Go at the pace that your body tells you. If something's too hard and you find that you're hurting, not sore, but hurting, go back. Go back a different level. Drop your weights. If you're, I don't know if somebody's following along using an old Pilates ring, or if you're just, following the exercises, or if you're just watching this for fun and you do other types of stuff. Whatever it is, slow down, go back, strengthen those muscles that are weaker. Now, I personally do physical therapy exercises for most of my injuries, most days of the week. So I'm actually working to build my muscles, because I finally am at a stage where I'm no longer doing weight loss, and I'm managing to transfer that to muscle building. So I do other exercises, and maybe sometime at some point, if somebody wants to comment and ask about what some of those exercises are, we might have an episode just on that, and then we'll play the game. I don't know. But you got to tell me what you want to know, what you want to see, what you want to hear about, what information you would like to know before I can tell you anything that I know. Because I know quite a chunk. but I got to know what you want to know. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk about what I experience and kind of things that I'm seeing people talk about or hearing people talk about, and kind of touch on those with my knowledge and experiences. So, with all that being said, excuse me while I change the camera view so you guys can see the exercises. And this camera tipped right before I logged in, so I have to reset it. There we go. Okay. What do you know? I actually, again, have everything set up correctly. So, oh, and one other thing I need to do. Whoa! Sorry about that, guys. I never mean to drop you. It just happens because I have a very small area that I'm working with to do all my things, and for some reason this camera does not like this space. It doesn't like holding where it's at. I just need to turn the game audio back up so y'all can hear it. Okay. Oh, this should go to, I'm going to put this back on here. Okay. Why is it not? There we go. Okay, make sure we got plenty of room, which we do. Today is day 7 of your adventure. That's supposed to be a lucky number. Would you like to adjust the difficulty level for today? You know, I don't think I will, but I might pick like Saturday to do it a little bit lighter. Just once a week I might drop it down a notch. Give myself a little bit of a break. Okay, we'll keep going at this pace. What do you say we start the day with another dynamic stretch? Well, sure. We're always going to do that, Chip. Oh, fix that camera just a little bit more. I want you to be able to see the floor so you can see what I'm doing too. There we go. Okay. Please decide to mess with my nut.
Keep your
And I have
posture
my hair
straight.
to be bugging me today.
3,
So,
2,
I
1.
didn't shave my
Go!
head or anything.
Alternate bringing your knees up to touch the ring con. Make sure your back is straight. Last time. All right. Good. Next is the heel lift stretch. Bring the insides of your ankles
It's not
toward
so
the ring
much-
con. Focus on moving the insides of your ankles upward. Last time.
If you can't do
All
more
right.
than that, that's
Good.
fine. You're just, it's about
Next is the
opening
back
up
straightening
that
stretch.
leg.
Take a big step forward and drop your hips. Breathe in as you extend your leg. Breathe out as you pull it back. You should be able to feel your back muscles stretching. Let's do one more of each. All right, good. Finally, spread your feet. Raise the ring con above your head and lean to the side.
Again, if you can't lean
Face
as far
forward
as I
without
am,
letting your head drop.
that's fine. It's about warming up
Try
your
not to
body.
bounce during
So
this
all you
stretch.
can do is this.
Let's do one more of each.
That's what's important. If you're getting a stretch,
Great
if
job.
you are moving your body, if you are keeping your core tight and activating everything. Great job. That was a dynamic stretch to be proud of. Okay, be sure to do your best today. I'm rooting for you. Okay, so here we are in the nation of Sparta. I'm an adventure fan. Yes! Love Ring Fit Adventure. Drago is on the far side of a wide river that you cannot cross, but don't worry, the Sporting Commander will train you to cross that river the Sporting way. Okay, so. Leg strength is one thing, but you also need strong arms to hold your balance when crossing that river. The good news is that there are a lot of muscle eggs just laying around out here, ripe for the picking. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and collect at least 15 of those sweet, fresh muscle eggs for me. It might seem easy, but it's a full body workout to do all that lifting and carrying while you're on the move. So, no slacking. Okay. So we'll see what I can do. Hope this doesn't slide down. I like these pants, but I think they're gonna be bad for this. I won't argue that it's a full body workout, that it's a good full body workout, but what's up with these eggs? I don't want to go too fast, so you see I'm only just doing a little shimmy.
You did it!
I hope that wasn't total. 15 only in the round. I hope there's more than 15, because I just missed one today. Calibrating. Wasn't paying attention.
Great effort. You got it! Oh, a cable. You can use me to hang down from it.
Okay, so here we are. Here's the ring part. Now,
Try bending
get
the
that.
elbow slightly and keep pulling on me.
So you can see, I'm adjusting my core. So my knees are just slightly bent. I'm just going to change my hips. I'm keeping my shoulders back but down. And pull. Harder you pull, faster you move. Stop pulling, stop. Again, this is all based on calibrated strength. Again.
Great!
I've been running past stuff and missing.
All right!
So I gotta make sure that I get them when I was going too fast at the beginning there.
Drop your hips. Victory!
I think, should I just stay back here on the mat? Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably start my exercise thing on my Fitbit, huh? I keep forgetting to do that. Woohoo! I get an extra heart. Neener, neener, neener. That's so good because I hate using shakes during battles. Phew! That was a surprisingly tough workout. Let's go turn these muscle eggs into the commander. Let me count these up. 1, 2, 9, 17, 12, 32. You got them all, Tiny! Eggs are packed with things like protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. Was he just using us to collect his groceries? Sorry, I forgot Ring's voice for a moment. Don't give me that look, Tiny. This is an honest-to-goodness training. With all the growth your arms and legs have experienced, I think you've earned yourself a new nickname. Starting today, you're no longer Tiny. From now on, you'll be called Medium. On second thought, that's not very good. How about we call you Rookie instead? Now, let's get back to it. This way, Rookie. I gotta be honest with you, Rookie. I didn't expect your body to withstand a sport and workout. However, not everything in this life is about being physically strong. If you plan to cross that river, you need to be mentally strong too. Alright, here it is, the final round of my special training. You're gonna have to make it all the way to the end without running away from a single monster. Hold on just a moment. I'm going